Greetings and salutations and good evening, one and all, and welcome to another evening with Uncle Strange. I know, an evening Saturday stream. Uncle, what's going on? Well, if you were looking at my Twitter, you would understand that I got called into work today. And, well, here we are. You know what I mean? I gotta do what I gotta do, right? So I'm just going to back off the zoom a little bit here. Roaming Dan is here in the Madhouse with us. Hello, Dan. What is going on, sir? You may notice that our donation goal has changed, and I will explain that when more people get in here. How are you doing, Danny? When last we left the Blue Bomber and friends, I was struggling to get through with some items. Well, I managed to do that part off camera. And now we are in the Uptown area by Wiley's boat. Retro Heck, how are you, Hector? Good to see you, my friend. Gotta double check something that I saw earlier. Oh, you're gonna start Red Dead. You know what, Danny? I'm seriously considering picking it up. Because, well, you know what? Gotta do it. Gotta do it. He's not in here right now, but Mr. Venegas from Mr. Venegas Games and Toys, I'd like to wish him a happy birthday. So happy birthday to you, sir, wherever you are. I'm sure somebody here will tell him to go check out the video. Sometime around the 5-minute mark, I guess. Just gonna turn on Twitter here, or Twitch rather. Twitch. I wonder why they call it Twitch. I don't understand their choice in nomenclature for the website. Well, so now we have to, according to my research, we have to figure out how to get to where we need to go. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we gotta go in. Let's go in here. First PS4 game to have 2 discs. Takes almost an hour to install on my PS4. That doesn't surprise me. Caxi, welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Well, my day's pretty well. How's yours, bud? No, don't jump. I want to talk to him. Looks an awful lot like Dr. Wily, doesn't he? Need a boat? Normally you could take your pick. But we don't have any boats right now, sorry. I wanted to rent a boat too. What? Go to the ruins? No, not me. I was gonna go fishing. There's a lot of treasure out there in the lake, see? See? Yeah, see? Sorry, no boats there either. Someone's gone and stole all my boats. I've only got one left and it's broken down. Won't be much use to you. But I can fix it. Well, Roll can. You see the boats have been stolen? I wonder why someone would do a thing like that. Hey, let me over there. Teleport in Uptown. Talk to the guy with the eye patch. Go to the room at his left. Talk to one of the construction workers and call Roll. Okay. Well, we're working on that. No, that's the way in. Never mind. So we gotta get to that door right there, man. Got a meeting at a job center Monday the 5th, huh? That's cool, buddy. Oh, here we go. Okay. Won't work. Looks like it's broken. Wiley asked me to fix this boat for him, but it's beyond my help. I mean, how am I supposed to fix something, even if he can't fix it in the first place anyway? Kick him in the butt. The only thing wrong with this boat is the refractor casing and the couplings. If I had a big refractor like yours, I could probably fix it. Call Roll. Call Roll. Danny's been on call for 2 weeks, 24/7. What do you think you're doing?
Just a sec, Roll. There we go, all fixed. Whoops.
Whoops.
I don't know what came over me.
I need to make a better living so I can get more games and records. Well, as you all might notice, my donation goal has changed. I want to publicly thank everybody for helping me get halfway to my initial goal for David and his trip to Toronto. Because of you guys, it's going to happen. I know we didn't get all the way to $1,000, but that's neither here nor there. You guys were a huge help. A huge help. And I have some things in the works to get more money for the trip. And hopefully we can get to where we need. But it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to get to Toronto. So, I changed my goal to something relatively easy. If we make it, then we make it. If we don't, then so be it. Any proceeds will go directly to the purchase of said goal. Absolutely, it helped, Caxi. You guys were amazing. Unbelievable, in fact. Each and every one of you. So today, I decided to change it up into something relatively simple and, you know, hopefully to get myself a copy of Resident Evil 2 when it releases in January.
Mega Man, are you ready? Yup, let's go. Here we go.
I hear Mega Man. Roaming Dan, what are you doing, man? Danny, $35, that's halfway, man.
Keep an eye out, Mega Man.
Just a second here. I know you can't exactly put a donation up there and then be surprised when people donate. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh boy, that was wow. So I guess we're almost there. Halfway there now. You're killing me, Danny.
Mission start.
Thank you very much, sir. This is a pain in the butt. Kaboom! So far we just have to keep from dying. Yep, this is what we were talking about. Games you really want to stream. Yeah! Resident Evil 2, man. It was the first Resident Evil game I ever played. I couldn't play it for shit when it first came out. Back on the PS1, it took me to the Game Boy to play it properly. Or not the Game Boy, the GameCube, sorry. The GameCube release for it. I'm actually really hoping they remake Resident Evil 3 Nemesis now, because that big bastard just pisses me off.
There's a lot of little signals coming from around this ship. They're above us.
I see it. I'm really considering Red Dead 2 though. I know I played a little bit of Red Dead 1 on the streams, And it didn't work out so well, but I think Red Dead 2 is going to be amazing. I didn't know it was a prequel, though. Guess maybe I didn't pay enough attention to the hype train, but I didn't realize it was a prequel.
Mega Man behind us.
Roll, you're killing me. Half toasted here, man. Poor Roll's only got half her life left. Come on, Mega Man, pull the sprocket out of your butt. Let's go.
It looks like we got rid of all their little ships. Wait, I can see it on the sonar.
You sank my battleship. This thing's gonna be huge.
Coming this way.
I knew our little blue boy'd show up. I figured we'd run into him sooner or later if we waited here. Slow ahead!
Nah, I don't want to slow ahead. I'd rather bump ahead. Come here.
All right, men. Concentrate your fire on the blue boy. Blow him and his little toy boat out of the water.
What?
Diesel, if we sink his boat, won't the keys go down with it?
Who cares? Once he's out of
Just got a notification. Old Nightshame's on right now. Hell of a guy, that Nightshame.
once and for all. Thanks to him, our plans have been completely ruined. I'm gonna teach him a lesson. All right, men, let's do it.
Let's do it.
What's wrong with me?
You have feelings for a robot.
That little brat dies. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't.
But is he a robot in the Legends world?
We're outgunned. We can't fight them head to head like this. We need a different strategy. Mega Man, what should we do?
What do we do? Retreat.
Sometimes it's better to run away and fight another day. I'll take us back to the boathouse.
There has to be a way to do it. Have I seen Fourscore's neat Western outfit? Damn right I have. That's great. Let's go talk to Wily, see what he has to say. Getting the refractor out of the ruins on the lake won't be so easy. Lots of diggers have tried before. But you just might be the one to do it. Good luck. Thanks, bud. I can go fishing later, he says. Yep, see ya. Alright, let's do it again. Maybe it refilled our health. You know, to get in the boat, you use the front, use the door on the back. Okay. Come on now, let's go, you monkey. Let's come on. Brooklyn Mouse is on her lunchtime. Hello, Mouse. It's good to see you. Welcome back to the Madhouse as we try to take out the giant frog-like lake Loch Ness monster. Buster parts. Maybe I'm not hitting them. Why is my going in here? Why am I going in here? What the heck is going on? I'm doing great, thanks. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Come on. Lost one arm. Nope, now you only got one. Ow. Come on. Come on now, come back around. Well, we're better off than they are, I'll tell you that much. The retro nobody. How many hits does it take? A lot. It doesn't help that I didn't come in here with a full tank of missiles. But we did it. Thank you. Retro nobody, good to see you. I think it's been a little while, hasn't it? I don't think this is your first time in here. I could swear I saw you before. Mouse has only got 20 minutes left for lunch. Probably about 15 now that I've looked at it. What's for lunch here at the Madhouse today, Mouse? Boom, 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 boom. Those little pods should not be able to fly. They're like engines with little tiny wings.
I'm sorry, Troll. After you went to all the trouble to make us
It has been a bit, sir. Welcome.
Cheer up, Diesel. Don't worry.
Right, because I can't. I know what it is. I'm looking at the chat in Restream chat instead of on YouTube. So if I go over to YouTube, yes, now I recognize your little.
Blue boy next time for sure.
I recognize your little your icon there, your profile picture.
Even though we got the better of us again, I don't feel the least bit angry. What is that?
Mashed potatoes, pork chops, and carrots. Sounds good to me. I'm in. And here we are. Do I want to save? Yes, I want to save. I'm dual watching between my buddy Uncle and my friend Wood. Danny, give Wood my best, will you please? Tell him I said hello. Sorry to miss his stream. I know he doesn't stream very often, but kind of got my own thing going on here right now. And we're going to do another one down here in the second position. Okay. Let's see now. What do we got here? Oh, that thing. Okay. That thing. Stutters, chest, check everywhere. Zennies. Items in the subgate gallon part, ring for roll, joint plug, and old hover jets. Excellent. Okay, so don't think of it as cheating, please. Think of it as a reference for an old man who can't remember shit. Okay. This is like Mega Man meets Dungeon Crawler. It's really cool. That's why I really dig this game. See you later, Retro Nobody. Take care, man. Thank you for the support. TRN.
Alright, Mega Man, let's get started. Surprise? I upgraded the support equipment to the boat. I should be able to access your father from here too. I wonder if that old fellow used to be a digger too.
Oh, doesn't cheat, he just takes a little advantage. Exactly. Thank you. Okay, so these maps aren't perfect, but they will do. There's a hole in the wall. Is there anything inside there? A refractor shard for 1240 zenny. And 220 zenny. There we go. Should have brought the vacuum arm with me is what I should have done. So Danny, I gotta ask you, man. I know you used to be what you would call a RPG snot. You're self-admitted. Used to be an RPG snot bag. With this game, with obvious RPG elements and real-time combat, would this game have met your standards for an RPG? Of course, light-hearted RPG, mind you. You found old hoverjets. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Now we can make the jet shoes. The jet skates. Brooklyn's got 10 minutes left. Do you have any idea, Mouse, how much I appreciate you coming in here and spending your off time at work with me and the rest of the gang here in the Madhouse? You know what that means to me? That is very, very cool. You can go anywhere on the entire internet to spend your lunch hour, and you choose to sit in here with the rest of us and hang out. That is great. Do I want to go back to town? Well, yeah, not really, but I want to, like, you know, go make my skates. What do you have to say? They must have made that giant robot out of the boats they stole. This game is not an RPG in my standards, but I'm difficult like that. LOL. Okay, please explain your standards, sir. I'm open-minded. You've piqued my curiosity. By all means, please tell me more. The rollerboard and the old hover jets were used to make the jet skates. You'll move a lot faster than you can by running. Just careful you don't get hit by cars if you use them in the city. Instructions: after equipping the jet skates, you can activate them by holding down the circle button. The jet skates will turn off if you release the circle button or when you take damage from an enemy attack. You can also slide when you're using the jet skates. Maneuver skating with the directional button. No. Nothing else, eh? Okay. Alright, alright. Now, what should I take with me? Probably the same as above, I guess. Yep. Same as above. Alright, let's go. Let's go. For me, there's two real RPG standards: JRPG, turn-based, and Western RPG, more like Witcher or Fallout 4. Yeah, I get that, but this is kind of like a dated version of what would happen if Witcher met Mega Man, you know? I mean, it's 3D, it's item hunting, fetch quests, you know, grinding, with sort of an anime feel to it. Right? I mean, this is as good as it gets on the PS1 back then. It's the boat. Das Boot. Alright. Now we're all set. Let's call our map back up. Lots of monies. Lots of monies. Oh shit. Ed! I was just thinking about you. CM Retro expressing his love for Roaming Dan. How you doing, Chris? What's going on? Do me a favor, buddy. Please stay out of the line of fire. I'll go with the fancy bootlinger. Clock in. See you on Monday. Have a safe Halloween. Apply to that spot I told you about. We need all hands on deck for the holidays. No kidding. Oh, come on. I need to manipulate my chat properly. Jeez. Ah, shit. End up getting hit anyway. Gotta get the dodging down, man. Now we've already been in here. Now we need to go up here. Oh, wait a second. I want to... Special items. Equip the jet skates. Now watch this. This is so cool. It's not really fast, but it's faster than he runs. Oh, awesome. Gotta love these crabby looking guys, man. D and E just off to my left. There we go. There's a hole in the wall, dear Liza. You found a Gatling part. You found a starter key.
What did you find? From these readings, it looks like a starter key. That means there's probably a big refractor in here somewhere. Good luck.
Somewhere. But we aren't quite sure where. There we go. Oops. Excuse me. Found a ring. Now the joint plug. Oh, man. No, that's... Okay, I know where I'm at now. Gotta go over this way first to help us get H. Let's see what I'm missing in the chat here. Vinny's here. How's it going, Vinny? Didn't even see you sneak in there. With all the 2018 video games I bought so far, my wallet is going to need some extended rehab in order to recover. How you doing, Vinny? Ed's wallet's in rehab. Not to mention the figures, yeah. What's up, Uncle? You get Red Dead 2 yet? No, I have not got Red Dead 2 yet, but it is definitely on the horizon, and thank you for the host, sir. I appreciate it. Red Dead 2 looks great. It's funny, though, you know, because if there's one thing I can't stand, one game franchise I can't stand, it's, and you can throw rocks at me if you want, but I do not like Grand Theft Auto. I can't stand GTA. I don't crap on people for liking it because, you know, it's got crowd appeal. People like it. We found a starter key. But Red Dead is basically, you know, a Western version of GTA. Except you could call it, you know, Grand Theft Horse, right? H is right across the room from... Oh my. Ow! Oh, I've had just about enough of your shit. And yours too, you bastard, yeah. Do I have... Yes, I do. Life gauge recharged. Perfect, okay. Now we're just gonna skip over here. You found the joint plug. Well, now that the pot's legal, you can carry a joint plug if you like. At least pot's legal here in Canada. I don't know about the rest of you guys in the world, but it's legal here in Canada to a certain extent. In the same way that, say, booze and cigarettes are legal here in Canada. The starter key 3. And a hole in the wall. 5,130 zenny. So now immediately to my left, when I come back out into the big room, and up at the far end of the room is a door. I don't like them big green robots, man. They are dangerous. Ruins leads to Kattelox Ruins number 5. Okay. Was there something that we missed? Yeah, we can actually go and get a bunch of different things. But not until we get the drill arm can we take full advantage. So, we're not going to do that right now. I know, I'm cheating all over the dang place. It's fine. It's totally fine. So, let's go see if we can't... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go and save. I am going to save my game. And immediately to my right. So I came out here. I go down here. Let me go save right before we have the boss. That's what I'm going to do. Well, yeah, aesthetically it's different. Story-wise it's different. RDR 1 and 2 and Max Payne. I haven't played a Max Payne since the original. You got a birthday on Monday, Vinny? Awesome. So you have to be of age to buy pot. Yes, absolutely. Migrating to Canada. Sweet. Look me up. Yeah, I mean, the legal age for pot smoking is, for consumption of pot, is the same for smoking cigarettes or booze here in Canada, which is 19 years old across the board. Selling, say, for instance, a pack of cigarettes or booze to a minor, that's a hefty fine. You know, multiple infractions of said law would result in some stiffer penalties, but the penalty for selling, giving, or using a minor in any pot-related endeavors, giving to a minor, smoking with a minor, using them to get it, whatever, it's up to 14 years in jail. 14 years. I mean, it's a relatively harmless drug to an adult in the same way that alcohol is a harmless drug to an adult, except, well, alcohol kind of is. Marijuana, I don't know where I stand on it. I don't do it myself. I used to do it an awful lot when I was a teenager, but I grew out of it, you know? I grew out of pot smoking. I don't know if the Danish state would save money by legalizing weed, but it would certainly make money if they decided to regulate it. You know, tax it. Like here in Canada, they have most of the cost of a pack of cigarettes is government tax. And I can think off the top of my head right now, a package of premium cigarettes. I used to smoke Players Light when I was a young teenager, and it was $3 a pack. You know, young teenager meaning like, 18, 19, 20. And it was $3 a pack back then. They dropped it from like $7 or $8 a pack. But now, you come to a store in Ontario and you're paying for a premium pack of cigarettes. It's, $15. $15. So I don't know, man. It doesn't seem worth it. I mean, I quit because of my health. I'm in poor health in that regard. I liked smoking. Was it a disgusting habit? Yes, absolutely. But I enjoyed it. And then I got chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and or COPD for short. And I had to stop. Because if I don't, it'll make my life miserable and I'll die. Alcohol abuse is actually more damaging in long term than weed. Yes, Caxi, I completely agree with you. Some people have addictive personalities. They can get addicted to anything. Some people, they use alcohol for different reasons. It can get away from anybody, like any addiction, really. Let's see. We gotta go see the. Oh, there's the monkey. Hello, monkey. We gotta go back to town. Okay, we're gonna come back and see you after. We gotta go back to town. Well, what was I gonna do? Oh, I just wanted to save the game, didn't I? But I need those. I need I need to get some more life. I need to get a longer lifespan. So we're going to go back and see Roll, and then we're going to go to the junk shop. Kane Deathbreaker is in the house. Roaming Dan says, pod is kind of a novelty at the moment, but is kind of rare to find as well. Well, it never used to be rare to find, but now that Canada has basically legalized it, Ta-da! The joint plug was used to make the adapter plug. Something to attach to your Mega Man Buster. Until now, you've only been able to use 2 parts simultaneously, right? Well, with this, you'll be able to use 3 different parts at a time. Kane Deathbreaker, it's always nice to see you here in the Madhouse, sir. Thank you so much for coming. We're just kind of messing around, and we're going to spend some money. In regards to smoking, I'm glad you quit. We love you too much for anything to happen to you. We can't live without your live streamed humor and upbeat attitude. Thanks, Ed. I wouldn't say I'm always upbeat. Ask anybody who knows me. I could be a miserable old cuss, too. Where do you think I get it from? Grampy. Hey, what are you talking about now, you whippers? Shut up, Gramps. The joint plug when we speak of weed, right? Okay, junk shop. We need more life. $33,000. Kevlar jacket, 36,000. Okay, we need that. We have to grind. I'll have to grind for that. Hyper cartridge. Recharges special weapons. Chameleon net camouflages user for a short time. No, we need life gauge. Life gauge, 5 grand. Item extra pack. Item extra pack. Item extra pack. Okay. So what do we have now? Parts, sniper range, laser, attack +4, sniper range, range +4, energy +4, attack +3. Well, what do we have right now? That's why they created oils and edibles, no smoking. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get Ed a pulpit. Man, he can have a pulpit, so he can preach the gospel of the Uncle Strange live streams. Hallelujah! I think it'll make me a wee innocent joint plug. Yeah, absolutely, just innocent. It's just a wee joint plug, you know. Special items. We got 8 now. We got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 9. See, oils and edibles especially, Kane, as far as my understanding, I've never had an edible myself. You know, unless you count eating the roaches when you're a teenager, but to actually imbibe in an edible, partake, whatever you want to call it. I heard that it's a lot more of an intense high than it is from smoking. See, I don't understand pot nowadays. I just don't get it. You know, I mean, I'm from an era where it was still cool. The first time I smoked hash was from a beer bottle, you know, and it was still okay to like roll a doobie, right, with papers and that. My sons, they have these like 3-foot tall bongs, and you know, I swear to God, you put wheels on these bongs and you could use them as scooters. You know, get downtown on your bunk. Yeah, and just swallow the roaches. Gives you a body buzz, right? But, yeah. And they smoke these gigantic bongs. And I said to him, I'm like, what is the freaking point, lad? Like, really, do you need to smoke that much? Is the weed these days that bad? Like, what happened to smoking a joint, eating a cookie, and going to sleep? Vinny, thank you. I wish I was 30 again, buddy. I'm 42. I'll be 43 on my next birthday. I know I'm not exactly old, but, you know. You know, like, I don't know. It's just not my thing anymore. I don't, you know, I don't make anybody feel bad for their choices. I like to drink beer now and then. I like to drink vodka now and then. Heck, if I can get away with it, although I haven't in a long time, I'll sneak a smoke while I'm drinking. I know it's bad for me, but so is booze, right? But occasionally, and I'm not going to crap on a person because they like to smoke weed. It's just not my thing anymore. But I'm from a time where it's like, you know, why do you need to take so much in at one time? You know, what's wrong with just smoking a joint? I half expected the boy to go, what's a joint? You know? So I don't like it. You know. Yeah, you gotta smoke that much. Well, I mean, you know, I'm used to smoke a joint or two. Get 2 or 3 of them passing around in a circle. Listening to your tunes, your Pink Floyd, your, you know, classic rock stuff is my bag. Heavy metal and classic rock. So we throw on some tunes, spark up a couple of, you know, doobies, and away we go, right? And then you get hungry and you grab something to eat, and then you roll another one. But now, yeah, now, it's just not, it's not the same anymore. I don't know. Time is time, it passes and everything changes and yada, yada, yada. I get it. No, I'm just too damn old. I just don't understand anymore. You know? Maybe. Who knows? Vinny likes Bud Light. I prefer, as far as beer goes, I like imports, man. I like Heineken. I like Hollandia. Like, I mean, they're not exactly imports, but they're Canadian versions of European beer. Okay? Let's see. For domestics, I like true Canadian beers. I don't mind Canadian now and then. Right? Molson Canadian. Coors Light. The last time I had a Coors Light, it was beautiful. And I'm not usually a Coors fan, but it was cold and it was good. And I liked it. And let's see. Miller Genuine Draft. Okay. Ed's on the right. He says he's like George Carlin, that one hit, and I'm good for 3 days. Ed's asking a question, not to change topic. It's cool, Ed. What's my fondest gaming memory? You know what? I don't know, man. Fondest gaming memory. Well, as far as accomplishments goes, it's definitely beating The Last of Us on grounded mode. But for like an old school memory, when I used to play Qbert, I could play Qbert for hours on my Atari 2600, right? And I just thought that game was the shit. I was, 7 years old playing Qbert on a black and white TV in my room. Sure, absolutely, Dan. I agree. If you want to smoke one, go ahead and smoke one. If you don't, you don't. Kane Deathbreaker, thank God, Uncle, you have to drink the good stuff. Well, do you not agree with my taste in beer, sir? You know, there's one thing that I can't do, Kane, and that's I can't chug beer. I'm sorry. To watch you chug beer, to watch you chug beer on in your pickup videos. It just, I can't do that. Best memory was winning 2010's F1 Championship on Expert. Excellent. Way to go. Another favorite of mine was beating Final Fantasy VII for the first time. I lucked my way through it. I did the final boss fight. I bullshitted my way right through that. What are you doing? I don't want to go back to town. What do you... No! You dummy. You're relieved. Okay. You're relieved that I drink good beer. You know, I'm not too fussy when it comes to beer. Some of them I don't like. Oh, God, I had this beer called Old Red Hen once. Old Speckled Hen. And it was a bitter. It was from England, I think it was, you know. And I just, oh, my God, it was terrible. But I'd never had a bitter before, you know. So, I mean... I spent the money. Of course, I drank them. But, so I found out that bitters really aren't my thing. Uncharted 4 on crushing difficulty. That is something else to see. That's pretty amazing. I couldn't do that. It'd take me so much time to practice. Just like gaming, it takes practice. No. Ed, now rethink that statement, sir. Kane Deathbreaker is nothing like Stone Cold Steve Austin when it comes to drinking beer, because when Stone Cold Steve Austin stands up there on that turnbuckle and smashes two beers together like that, where do you think the beers go? All over him. And I know Kane, he would never waste that much beer. Vinny's favorite beer will always be Corona. Always brings, it just reminds me of Vin Diesel in the original Fast and the Furious. You can have any beer you want as long as it's a Corona. Yes, that is true. Ow! There's crocodiles in them there sewers, man. Right, here's the boss. We gotta hit him in the head. Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass. There's something that I haven't heard in a long time. Now, did we get all the starter plugs? Yeah, we did. Looks that way, doesn't it?
If I'm reading this right, there's a huge retractor there. We should be able
I used to be the biggest wrestling fan in history. My $1 million 649 lottery dream to win $1 million. If I won, like, you know, the lottery, I always wanted to go and get my ass kicked by Bill Goldberg. I want to get in the ring with Bill Goldberg, have a quote unquote wrestling match, get my ass kicked, and then go drink beer with him afterwards. If they'd let me bring beer into the hospital, that is. One of my local breweries make my favorite IPA. What does IPA stand for? Caxi, I really, I don't know. My favorite wrestler back in the day, I had a few. There's Bill Goldberg, Rey Mysterio. Before that, there was like, you know, when I was really little, watching, you know, Hulk Hogan. We're talking WrestleMania 2, King Kong Bundy and Hulk Hogan in a steel cage. My favorite wrestlers of that era had to have been Ricky Steamboat, Tito Santana, Macho Man, or as I like to call him, Randy, not much of a man Savage. What else? There's a match that sticks out in my mind all the time. Is Indian Pale Ale. Okay, gotcha. There's a match that sticks out in my mind right now. I was absolutely appalled by it when I was a kid, and it happened on a Saturday. They used to air the Saturday Saturdays at noon. They'd air wrestling, and they showed it was it was Macho Man versus Tito Santana for the Intercontinental title. And Macho Man pulled something out of his tights and clocked Tito in the head when he gave him a reverse suplex over the top rope. And he won the match. Well, that to me, he cheated. I was a little kid. I was screaming at my TV, "You bad miserable son of a..." I was so mad. And he got away with it. Jake the Snake. Yes, I like Jake the Snake. What else? And another one was, again, Macho Man versus Ricky Steamboat, where he beat the crap out of Ricky Steamboat, and he basically dropped an elbow onto Ricky Steamboat while he was over top of the guardrail, and they made it look like he squished his larynx, you know? And, yeah, I mean, you couldn't... But, I mean, it's all fake, but you couldn't tell me back when I was a kid that wrestling was fake. There was no way. I was like David Arquette in Ready to Rumble. Seriously. I would get so upset. It was sad. Classic wrestling memories. I remember Undertaker, Kane, Goldberg, Orton, Flair. Yeah, Cowboy Bob Orton. None of this Randy Orton shit. I mean, he's a good wrestler in his own right, but come on. Cowboy Bob with the cast on his arm back in the early 80s. Flair, Triple H, Edge. I remember Triple H, man, when he was Hunter Hearst freaking Helmsley, when he first got into the WWF. The Midnight, was it the Midnight Rockers, Vinny?
Careful, Mega Man.
Or the Midnight Express. Right? I can't remember. That's going back. You know, good old Flair, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, and their two buddies. I can't remember their names. Were the original Four Horsemen. The Junkyard Dog. Yeah, that's another one. Dan, I'm with you, buddy. As soon as Goldberg burst in on the scene in WCW, I was enthralled. Here we go, guys. The Monday Night Wars. Yeah, WCW beat their asses in the Monday Night Wars right up until they just dropped the ball. The wrestling just quit. The writing was just garbage after a while. Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, and Barry Windham. Thank you, Vinny. Ow. Ow. Holy cow, dude. What are you doing to me, man? I'm going to die right now. I'm going to die. How am I supposed to do this? This is insane. My first event featured one-man gang, Greg the Hammer Valentine, and Ivan Putski. There's a name I haven't heard in some time. Ivan Putski. Wow. Remember Greg Valentine and Brutus Beefcake? They used to wrestle the Hart Foundation all the time. Tight White's in here picking on me again. Hey, Tight, how's it going, buddy? Welcome back to the Madhouse. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I am not, sir. Got a little bit of size on me. Alright. Because Vince Russo doesn't know how to book WCW. And Hulk Hogan ran wild with his backstage creative control. Absolutely, I agree. Jim Duggan. Tide thinks I'm a dead ringer for Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oak City Gamers is here. Welcome home, buddy. Alright, let's get this started again, okay? Because I'm just... Hit him in the head. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that, you numbskull. Sorry, I'm cheating my ass off, man. I will read and read and read, okay? Like... I do need to grind for money a little bit, so maybe we'll just do that. Maybe we'll just do that. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. Forget about trying to beat the boss. We'll just grind for cash so I can get that new flak jacket or whatever the heck it is to protect me from damage, because that's just crap. The Iron Sheik. That's another one, yeah. Home to all these sneaky horses and straight-jacketed dead ringers. Jeff, I believe, is Mr. Tightwhite. Dan is definitely everywhere. He is there's a reason they call him Roaming Dan. The Road Warriors? No, I wasn't a big fan of the Road Warriors. WCW turned Hogan bad when he joined the NWO. That's why they kicked. Yes, absolutely, I agree. The best thing that Hogan ever did was turn heel. Ratings war. Then Mick Foley won the belt at WWF, and yeah, I mean Foley. I swear to God, he was one of the guys who really helped the WCW come back. My problem with wrestling now, though, is there's no competition for Vince. There's no reason for them to do better. So the characters and everything else just seems flat, you know? Nothing seems right. It's not like, you know, time, like I said, times change, everything changes, but it doesn't mean you should do your job worse than you do already. I mean, honestly, right? Okay, let's go back and talk to Roll and get the vacuum arm, and then we'll start farming for more goodies. We need 36,000 for the new jacket. I'm not going to comment on wrestling right now. I got too much stuff to do on the side. Oak, what are you doing? What are you doing that's preventing you from joining in the conversation here about wrestling? I mean, it's not my topic, not my first topic, but I'll definitely join in. That's what I like about the Madhouse. This place is kind of organic, and you guys just look after yourselves, and I just kind of join in, man. I love it. Are you not a wrestling fan, Oak? It's fine if you're not. Totally fine. Because I'm not really a fan of the new wrestling either. You know? Hell in a Cell between Undertaker and Mankind. That match, part of it was real and part of it was not. Part of it was scripted and part of it was not. We need the vacuum arm right now. There we go. Infinite energy. Let's see. Oh, playing Call of Dookie with the OG. Oh, okay. Okay. That's fair enough. It's because now Vinny says now it's more entertainment purposes, and they know the guys like now in Ring of Honor can't compete with WWE. That's all that is. It's for entertainment factor. Well, it's always been about entertainment, sports entertainment, right? But come on, man. Just try harder is all I'm saying. Try harder. Just because you're at the top of your game doesn't mean you can slow things down, you know? Yeah, his teeth came out his nose. Multiple injuries, yeah. I'd have to go back and watch Beyond the Mat again. The Montreal Screwjob is the greatest shoot ever in WWF. You mean when Bret Hart got screwed out of the title, or keeping the title? Yeah, I remember that. I remember that quite well. Greg the Hammer Valentine, yeah. We were just talking about him earlier. Did he? I think he recently passed away, that guy. I know Jim Neidhart did too. Andre the Giant, I love me some Andre the Giant. I will forever remember him as, I can't remember the character's name, but for his role in The Princess Bride. My way's not very sporting, is it? Puff, puff, puff goes the plug. Forgot about that. Equip. What does the energy even do? I don't even know. The blast unit, rapid fire. Buster unit, range, attack. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Got a jet stop by to say hello and finish up the Making a Murder series on Netflix. Making a Murder series? I never heard of that. Thanks for coming out, Tight. Wonderful to see you. Always a pleasure, sir. Come back to the Madhouse anytime, man. And we're going to go save it with data here. Signed Brad to a 20-year contract. But they didn't have the money. What do you... Who? Brad. Who's Brad? It's because been signed Brad to a 20-year contract, but they didn't have the money to pay him, so he went to WCW for more money. And oh, Brett. Oh, okay. No, all he said, Vinny, to Vince was he doesn't mind dropping the title to Shawn Michaels, but he wanted to retain it while he was in Canada because Canada is his home country, right? Abdullah the Butcher, King Kong Bundy, Kamala, Superfly Jimmy Snuka, the Barbarian, Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, hey-o. Right? Mr. Perfect, rest in peace. Earthquake and Typhoon, Rick Martel, Rick Rude. Oh, the memories. Hey, don't forget about Bundy's tag team partner, man. Big John Stud. Alright, let's go. We're just going to farm for some cash. That's what we need. We need cash. We need 36,000 zenny. We got my Hoover vacuum cleaner here. Excellent. Oh, this is going to be amazing. This is so much better. Hey! Vader passed away earlier this year. Really? Big Van Vader? Quick and agile for his size. Intimidating in the ring and a gentle soul outside. I believe that. I know that Triple H is running most of the company. I really don't think Triple H has the mind to... I don't know, man. Ox Baker? No, I don't remember that. That's a little before my time. Kitsune is here. Welcome. Did he really have cancer, Vinny? That's too bad. That's awful. Okay, so I didn't need them, it depends. Did I like Shawn Michaels? Which era of Shawn Michaels? Because... Did I like the Heartbreak Kid? Not really. You know what? No, I really wasn't a huge fan. He was okay. He was a consummate professional. Right? I can see where a lot of people would like him. $18,000. Halfway there. The big ugly guy Snake Plissken fought in the ring. They said he used to be a wrestler. Really? That's pretty cool. Did not know that. Shawn backstage politics. He didn't want to lose to anybody. Shawn Michaels back in the day was a prick. I believe that. Your egos get the better of you. And you become a household name. You're making money putting on a show, right? Come on, yeah, green bastards. $20,600. Moving along slow. $21,350. Now we gotta exit and then come back in. Shawn Michaels was also coked out of his mind, and then he had the back injury. It came back as a born-again Christian, and then Shawn Michaels got the respect he deserved. You know what, man? Speaking of born-again Christians, oh, no, don't die. No, we're gonna go down here. I like Sting from WCW when he was doing the Brandon Lee makeup look. Okay, we went the wrong side. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with being born again, you know, or whatever your religious beliefs are. I could give a shit about that, but, you know, I don't know. Look at that, we found something. DX is back? Why? Why, though? I don't get it. Cutting Randy Savage at Jake the Snake. Snake biting incident. Savage was worried that Roberts was in on a plan to kill him. Seriously? Okay, now we do have some life, so we'll be able to get out of here. No worries at all. These things you can destroy with a drill arm when you get them. Same with the brownish colored walls. There we go, full life again. Yay! They should have reset all the enemies in the room. Crap. I don't want to be in here. Not yet. That's the boss, and I don't want to be in here just yet. Ow. Alright, so now that we're back to the front door, we can start killing these guys again. There we go. We're gonna just keep... Whoa! Keep farming for life. Because we are low, ladies and gentlemen. God, that dude didn't even see us coming. $27,000. Need another $9,000. 9,000 zenny. The stream's gonna end in a little bit. Thanks for the enjoyable stream and chat about wrestling's good old days. Pleasure and an honor. Thank you for coming, Ed. Yeah, I think we're gonna go back and save it and call it a well-deserved evening. What do you think? I know I don't usually stream in the evening on Saturdays because sometimes I do have to work it. So that's why I try to stick Saturdays in the afternoon, because it's only about once a month. Maybe twice a month I get called in. Yeah, but sometimes twice a month I get called up for Saturdays. Sometimes not at all. This month was a bit of a crapshoot. And I don't like constantly canceling on you guys at the last minute for a Saturday. So I had to stream tonight. I really wanted to. And it was fun. Tonight was a good night, I think. Okay, Data, let's refill my life and recharge, save. And save again. Why not? Just want to make the times, like, you know, look the same. So if I have to practice, the bad guy racer Ramon, gonna mess with the machismo, man. I liked him better when he was Scott Hall in the WCW, to be honest with you. That whole Big Daddy Cool Diesel from Kevin Nash and the Razor Ramon, nah. CM Retro, you like the Razor Ramon gimmick? I liked the way he talked, but I don't know. I liked it better when they didn't give him these cheesy gimmicks, man. Because he was just a lovable dumbass in the WCW. You know what I mean? That's what I liked. Oh. CM Retro is here once again. I thought you had to go to work, dude. Well, it was a fun night, a fun Saturday night here in the Madhouse with all of you. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Dan, for your enormous donation to my newest donation goal. Because of you, sir, we are halfway there already. But most of all, thank you, each and every one of you, for your donations of time. Something happened to this gold. Something happened to this. Yeah, oh, okay, I get you. Right, the old lines from Scott Hall. Thank you so much, guys, for coming here, for sitting with me. The donations of time, because that is what we are all truly running out of. But no matter what, thanks for everything, because I wouldn't be here if not for you guys. So listen, take it easy. I will be back with you on, let's see, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. If anything happens between now and then, oh no, I do have to work tomorrow night. So, yes, tomorrow, unavoidably, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay? Thank you so much. They made him play a drunk in WCW, and they knew they had a substance abuse problems. Yeah, it was kind of messed up. I never said that that the writing was good in WCW, especially towards the end. Take care, Uncle. You're the best in the business. Kane, thank you. I disagree, sir, but thank you for the kind words. Listen, we'll see you all tomorrow night. Or tomorrow afternoon, sorry. 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Be well, be safe, and please, please try to be happy, guys. Uncle Strange is out. Okay, you stream after me tomorrow and we'll be there. Shooter Sunday must continue. I agree. See you later, guys. I'm out.